Wedding dresses are made from circle skirt pattern. Some wrap dresses, the ruffles on the wrap dresses are made from circle skirt pattern. Sleeves, prom dresses, skater dresses, just about anything. Some sleeves are made from circle skirt pattern. Some kinds of flares, even the A-line is made from the circle skirt pattern. And in today's video, I'll be showing you the circle skirt pattern. I'll be breaking it down in a way that you will understand as a beginner. Let's get right into the video. This is a circle, and the total distance around the circle is the perimeter of a circle, which is also going to be our waist circumference. That's the distance around our waist or your waist. The perimeter of a circle, formula for the perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r, where your pi is equal to 22/7 and your r is unknown. In this context, my waist is 33 inches. And you know that your waist circumference is also the perimeter of a circle, the same formula, which is 2 pi r. So we're going to be replacing that formula. So our waist, 33 inches, will now be equal to 2 times 22/7, which is pi, times r. And r is unknown. So we have 33 is equal to 2 times 22 is 44/7, 44r/7. If we divide 44 by 7, we're going to get 6.28. So that's where we have the 6.28 that is popularly used. That's how it's derived. So we have 6.28r, 28r. So 33 is equal to 6.28r. And you know the general formula, when you have a number beside an alphabet, you have to divide both sides by the number with the alphabet. Yes, this is a lot of mathematics, but you know it's very crucial you understand how this works so that you can manipulate your patterns anyhow you'd like. 33 inches, which is my waist circumference, divided by 6.28 is 5.25. So our radius is going to be 5.25. From the center point to the end of the arrows, so each of the arrows is our radius. Either way you want to go about it. So I'm going to be applying what we've learned now. I'm just going to take the circumference of my manicure, my mini manicure, and then I'll take my desired skirt length. The circumference of my manicure, I'll be using 3.5 because the fabric is a bit stretchy. 3.5 inch. And remember, the perimeter of a circle, which is also our waist circumference, is the perimeter of this manicure, which is also the waist circumference, is 3.5. And our formula for the perimeter of a circle is equal to 2 pi r. So going forward, we're just going to impute all of those formulas. Remember that pi is equal to 22/7, r is unknown, waist circumference is 3.5 inch. We don't need the inches or the centimeters if you're using centimeter, because it doesn't really matter at this point. As long as if you are using inches, you maintain the inch, and if you are using centimeters, you maintain your centimeter. You don't switch from inches to centimeter when you are applying your measurement on your fabric. So we're looking for our r. We have our waist circumference, we have our pi, and r is unknown. So we're just going to impute each of these figures into our formula. At this point, I somehow lost focus, but we're just imputing our formula. Remember, our circumference of a circle, which is also the perimeter of the circle, which is also the waist circumference, is 3.5 inches, and is equal to 2 times 22/7 times r. So I multiplied 2 times 22 times r/7. 2 times 22 is 44, times r is 44r/7. 44 divided by 7 is going to give us 6.28. And if you divide both sides by the number with the alphabet, you're going to cancel out the figures that have R, and then if you punch your calculator, 3.5 divided by 6.28 is 0.58, approximately 0.6. So R is equal to 0.6. I don't know, I hope this is clear. Let me know if this was clear to you, if you understood what I meant. But in application now, this is how it's going to be from the centered line to the end. Just for the record, R is also known as radius. R is also known as radius. So from the center line to the end of the circle is R. From the center line to any of those lines at the end is R. So you don't necessarily have to fold it into 2 and into 4. As long as you understand how this works, you can fold it into 2, into 4, into 8. I'll show you better. Just look at it so you understand what I mean. So we have the center point, and we're going to measure out our radius from that center point across the entire area to get the circumference of our circle on paper or on fabric, depending on what you're working with. Remember our R was 0.6. So even if you fold into 2, as long as you are consistent with that radius, which is 0.6, it's fine. Folding it into different numbers, folding into 2 and into 4 is just a way to save you time and energy. Because I'm working on a smaller fabric, it's easy for me to cut it a whole. But if you're working on larger fabrics, you actually need to fold it. So you can fold into 2, you can fold into 4 and into 6, depending on how bulky your fabric is. It just all depends on how bulky your fabric is. The most important thing is your radius. And here I'm just marking out the length of my skirt. So that's going to take our pattern and then place on our fabric and cut that exact piece, and you have your circle skirt pattern. Just like I said, let me know if this tutorial was clear to you. I tried to, as much as possible, demystify, break it down for you to understand. But if it wasn't clear to you, just let me know and I can make another tutorial. Or you just let me know your questions and also suggestions. Let me know in the comment section below. If you find this video useful, also let me know the kind of content you expect from me as well, and I'll make videos like that for you. But this pattern, I feel like it's so important that everybody knows how to work with this pattern. This way you can also have like a double circle. You can use this pattern just like I mentioned earlier for a lot of things, like your peplum top, your flared dresses, your maxi skirts, your flutter sleeves, prom dresses, even mermaid dresses. The bottom of the trains of mermaid dresses actually from circle patterns like this, and just about a lot of things. Coming up, I also have a hair bonnet tutorial which should be from this circle pattern. So it's really important that you have an understanding of how this circle pattern works. It'll help you, especially if you're a beginner.